Nighttime skies will be clear in Arlington tonight. It's the Yankees and the Rangers. Next. MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, two guys here with pretty good numbers so far this season. Both of them coming in with double digits in victories. So if this winds up being a 3-2, 2-1 kind of game, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. As Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Everett Cabrera will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Look at this. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
And here's a case of one second baseman telling another, you're not getting the ball past me. Look at him extend as far as he can to pull this one in. Then he knows he's still got a little bit of time, so he composes himself, writes his name on the ball, and fires a strike to get him out.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Rua will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder,
David Rosario will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
He's set, now the pitch. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lua is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, The Show. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Leonys Martinez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Leonys Martinez.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. Put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Elvis Andrus will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here, he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Prince Fielder will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2. From the stretch. Trying to tempt fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
The 1-2 home to fielder. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
And just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Runner at second here with one man out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. Little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Rougned Odor will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. In for strike two.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
The 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Misses, ball two.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Grounded, foul. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Texas. We played an inning. No score. Paul Goldschmidt will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First offering on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Martin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Brian McCann will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Brett Gardner will stride in now, and he's up near the top of the American League in stolen bases, currently 3rd entering play. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
Batting eight, shortstop, Ronald Torres.
Ronald Torres will step in now. Now the first pitch. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Todd Frazier will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Martin with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And with 1 out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up 1 run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
In now, Everett Cabrera. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Duvall is there to make the catch and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Enrique Cortez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. He comes into this one at 248. 8 home runs and 41 RBIs.
Come on, Rangers, let's go!
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Robinson Chirinos get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Adam Duvall will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
From the belt, the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. He'll try again 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1 and 2. Pause, now the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2 and 2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Jacoby Ellsbury ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Jacoby
First pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Into the box, David Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Ryan Rua makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Leonis Martinez will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
But right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Elvis Andrus will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, catcher,
Brian McCann will stride in again. Singled and later scored his first time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Pitch on the way. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
We're going to give you a nice look at this shift from up above. You'll see where the nearest fielder is. He's in another zip code. So if you can hit this ball to the left side, it's a flat-out gimme base hit. So that's all he was trying to do.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Swinging a hard liner to short. There's one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Prince Fielder will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Odor.
Rougned Odor will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Enrique Cortez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Here's one foul past Goldschmidt down at first. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. Ronald Torres will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Ronald Torres.
First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And another good changeup swung on and missed. He's got him 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now another 0-2. Hit hard, but Andrus is right there to take it at short. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the fifth. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Todd Frazier will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit.
Really good two-strike adjustment right there. He takes a little length out of that swing, uses the middle of the field, and he's got himself a one-out single.
Stepping in now, Everett Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set, now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
He waits, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Andrus.
is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. They're going to settle for just 1 and second.
Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, he never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, and if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
David Rosario. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First offering on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
These are the kinds of chances you can take when you're already up by a run. Here, I doubt they were expecting to see this. I know I wasn't. And it works out for them as both guys move into scoring position now.
He's set. Now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And he'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Jurickson Profar will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Fastball in there for a called strike. The pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we put up our team leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently 3rd best on this Rangers ball club. Robinson Chirinos will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Adam Duvall will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here comes the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2. From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Ryan Rua will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Paul Goldschmidt will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sean Tollison will get the assignment on the mound here, as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Brian McCann will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, this ball just not hit nearly hard enough to get to, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Brett Gardner now. In the air to center. Martin is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Ronald Torres will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's ready now. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Todd Frazier will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Leonys Martin will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Elvis Andrus will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Here it comes now to Andrus. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Well, the secret to his success really isn't that hard to figure. We'll keep the ISO camera on him as he's getting down the line, and you can see he just uses that speed to leg this one out.
Here's Prince Fielder. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Runners on first with one down. As a look, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Here's the 1-2. And he's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ballgame. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change it too.
Rougned Odor will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll go to Everett for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Texas. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Todd Frazier will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Todd Frazier.
Now here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitch on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Cortez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Standing in now, Everett Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And they will get Cabrera at first as the bunt for hit attempt goes for naught. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. Skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
One gone here in the Yankees' seventh, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Cabrera running. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Didi Gregorius will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Let's get out of the inning now.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
David Rosario will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Now a snap throw over to third, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Comes set. Now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. He's ready. Now the pitch. Reaches for one, but can't find it. He's down on strikes for the final out. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Enrique Cortez stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Jurickson Profar will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
One 0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So we'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Dylan Betances will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Robinson Chirinos will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one, all right.
Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Here's the bad one coming,
Full count
baby.
offering on its way. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. This thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Adam Duvall will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Bases are empty here with two men out.
Got him.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers 1. Ryan Webb will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Paul Goldschmidt start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Brian McCann will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now the pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Waits, now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runner at second here with one man out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Ronald Torres will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well, now a ground ball here to the right side, and that's going to find its way into right field, a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit. And now third base coach Mike Gallegos going to windmill him on home. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Didi Gregorius will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. First offering on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. They caught him reaching that time, but there are 2 away.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box now, David Rosario. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Cortez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Leonys Martinez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Elvis Andrus will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1. Tyler Clippard will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Giancarlo Stanton will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Andrews is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Fouled back. Now here it comes. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. And after 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Brian McCann will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to fielder at first. He'll take care of him, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Prince Fielder will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late to the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Rougned Odor will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, he's taking on the heart of the lineup and going right through it like they weren't even there. That's back-to-back strikeouts now to the number 3 and 4 hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the box, Enrique Cortez. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. A throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a good job out of the pen here as he records the final 8 outs here to finish off this win. He picks up the save.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 7-1. Good night from Arlington.
5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. His record is now 16-3. The save to Dylan Betances. He's third. The loss goes to Martin Perez. He falls to 11 and 7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.